Hello guys, in last video we had started relational operators. In relational operators we have applied these relational operators on integer data as well as boolean data. Now in this video I gonna apply relational operators on string data. This is clear? Yeah, now let me open Jupyter Notebook. Yeah, see here guys. So before going into the topic, now let me introduce you two inbuilt functions that are available in Python. As I was already talked about this while I was talking about type conversion, type conversion topic. What is the functionality of CHR? What is the functionality of ORD? This plays a vital role while we are comparing two strings, because here we are applying the relational operators on two strings. So here we need to compare character by character. So if you want to compare character by character, we need to know about the Unicode of each character. For finding the Unicode of each character, we are having two functions guys. One is ORD. See, let me print a is equal to ORD of a, small a. See here, let me comment this. See here, let me print the value of a. Yeah, what is the value of a? ASCII value or Unicode value, that is 97. Is this clear? So to get the ASCII value or Unicode value, we will be using a function called ORD. Now, what I am going to do is, what about the function CHR? See, A is equal to CHR of 97. So it is the reverse functionality of ORD. So if I enter the integer value, it is going to get the it is going to print that character. See, if I print a value, what I am going to get? I am going to get a. 97 is the value, integer value for that given character. A is the 97 is the ASCII value. It is the ASCII value for a. This is clear. This is about CHR function and ORD function. Now let me apply string data. Let me apply relational operators on string data. So now let me define string 1, that is s1 is equal to, let me take it as Naga, s2 which is equivalent to Shekhar. Now what I am going to do is, I am going to compare these two strings. So print s1 less than s2, print s1 greater than s2, and what I am going to do is, I am going to take it and see, less than or equal to and greater than or equal to. Is this clear guys? So let us find the what exactly happening here. See, s1 and s2. Here if there are two strings, we need to compare character by character. Okay na? So what is the ASCII value of n? Can you find the ASCII value of n? What is the function that is available to find the ASCII value of n? That is ORD. Now I am going to print ASCII value of n. What is ASCII value of n? It is 110 guys. Okay na? N value is 110. Now let us print the value of s. S ASCII value is 115. 110 and 115. Which is greater? S value is greater. So S1 is bigger or S2 is bigger now? S2 is bigger. So S1 ASCII value is bigger than S2 value, right? So S2 is higher, right? That is the reason why S1 is less than S2. S2 is bigger, right? That is the reason why we are getting true. S1 is less than S2. That is the reason why we are getting true. So what in this case? it is false. Automatically, if 110 is greater than 115, no, that is the reason why it is false. Now 110 is less than or equal to 115. Yeah, less than or equal to 115, right? That is the reason why it is true. Again, 110 is greater than or equal to 115. No, that is the reason why what is the output we need to get here? It is false. Okay na? Now let us comment all this output. Check. Yeah, see, true false, true false, we are getting the same like this. Now what I am going to do is I am going for capital S. I am going to take it as capital S. Naga Shekhar. Can you know what is the ASCII value of S? Capital S. Let us check that. So capital S ASCII value is 83 now. Capital S ASCII value is 83. So capital A ASCII value is 65. Small a ASCII value is 97. So if there is competition between capital letter and small letter, which is going to win? Small letter is going to win, because the ASCII value of small n is greater than the ASCII value of S. The ASCII value of S I have already mentioned you 83. ASCII value of n, small n, is 110. So here it is S1 is less than S2. No, it is false, right? Because S1 is 110 and S2 is just 83. So I am getting false as an output. Okay na? So what about S1 is greater than S2? 110 is greater than 83? Yes, that is the reason why we will be getting true in this scenario. Here 110 is less than or equal to 83, that is false. That is the reason why we are getting false as an output in this scenario and true in this scenario. Is this clear? Let us check output once. Yeah, we are getting false, true, false, true. Is this clear? Yeah. Now let me take one more example, one more scenario for you where two strings are equal. What if two strings are equal? Naga, naga. So if two strings are equal, every character will be compared. N and N is compared, A and A is compared, G and G is compared, A and A is compared. So everything is equal. So S1, what is the value of S1? S1 value is N. N is 110. 110 is less than 110. It is false. 110 is greater than 110. That is also false, right? That is also not possible. That is the reason why we are getting false. 110 is less than or equal to 110. Yes, it is true. 110 is greater than or equal to 110. Yeah, it is also true. That is the reason why we are getting false, true, false, false, true, true. Is this clear? We had considered three scenarios here, guys. First scenario is where between N and S, where S is having high ASCII value compared to N. So here capital values are having less ASCII values compared with smaller values. So if I take two strings are equal, then what is the scenario? That's it for this video, guys. In this video you have talked about the applying relational operators on string data. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any queries, please put them on the comment box.